From far and wide, Oilers fans, this is Dolynny TV. And welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers game previews on Dolynny TV ahead of the Oilers versus the Panthers this evening. And I don't even know which cliche, which kind of phrase, what to use to explain what this game means to the Edmonton Oilers, because at this point, guys, all the Oilers players are saying, we're in control of our own destiny. We just need to go out there and show and prove what we can do and get it done. Problem is, they've been saying that the entire season, and look at where we are right now. They're fighting for a wild card spot, 3 points back. Yeah, sure, you know what? Not that far out. But at this point of the season, 44 games played. The amount of turmoil it's been this year, the amount of inconsistencies, I don't know if this Edmonton Oilers team really just all of a sudden gets streaky, gets going, and bang into the All-Star break there in the playoff spot. I don't buy it. However, like I said, I don't know how to set up tonight's game, so let me set it up right here. It all starts with tonight, as it did against San Jose, as it did against Anaheim, as it should have against the LA Kings, right? That, like, we've gone now 4 games in a row that I've said, oh, well, it all starts tonight. Well, it should have started against LA, so now 4-game delay in which we are 1-2 in those previous 3. You gotta hope it turns around tonight, and I guess the Oilers are hoping that maybe betting against the train that Ken Hitchcock has created in terms of goaltending is going to be exactly what he needs by starting Cam Talbot tonight. Usually I begin with the lineups and I talk about the Florida Panthers. No, the key here is, once again, Cam Talbot's out there in net for the Oilers. He got shelled, got pulled. Well, now Ken Hitchcock is saying, hey, that one wasn't on you. Go get this one. And hopefully that would be the benefit here. He wakes up, gets that 39 save performance against Anaheim, 2.0 tonight, and suddenly we are 2-2 in our last 4, and maybe not as bad off as we thought, being only possibly 1 point out of a playoff spot at the end of the night. Hey, that would calm a lot of fears. However, I'm not buying it, like I said. So let's go double check the lineups here, and I will kind of give you the ideas of what I'm thinking. Let's go, where are we at? Future Watch, Prospects, Happy Birthday, Toby. There we go. Jack Michaels has the tweet today on the Oilers lineup. Talbot starts versus Florida, yes. Like I said, we all know that it is his first time he starts after a loss since Ken Hitchcock took over. Like I said, betting against the train to hopefully turn the train the other way. Draisaitl, McDavid, and Chiasson up front. That's going to be, well, you guys know, that's a beautiful line to watch. They get their chances, they get their pucks to the net, and they just work teams offensively, and they can play defense as well. But the big key here is, of course, you've got Draisaitl and McDavid reunited. What does that do? That gives you draw opportunities. If it's a draw you like to have McDavid, take McDavid. If it's a draw you like to have Draisaitl, take Draisaitl in the draw. It's a beautiful thing having our 2 best centers on the top line. And then you got Chiasson, who finishes goals like no tomorrow this year. Good to go. I'm happy with it. Lucic, RNH, Puljujarvi. Hey, they did something last game. Why can't they do it again tonight? If you're looking at a line for the Edmonton Oilers and saying to yourself, man, you know what, McDavid, Draisaitl, Chiasson, I know what I'm getting out of that. And you're looking, where do I need to see something spectacular tonight? Obviously, yeah, Puljujarvi's been getting a couple of points of late. Lucic burying another goal, going back-to-back games. How phenomenal would that be? And B, the Oilers would get a second chance to pick Lucic up and get a W, because the weird, stupid stat here, Lucic in his last 2 goals, in his last 2 games that he scored goals, if I should rephrase, the Oilers have lost. So realistically, guys, if you want to go and look at the hardcore standings, maybe we could have 2-4 extra points had Milan Lucic not scored, based on the math, right? If Lucic scores, we lose. That's the easy math. So to say maybe we could have won, possible. But let's not go losing the crowd riots and stuff about that right now, because there's obviously not enough of a trend after 2 games. It's just an interesting stat to look at, especially if Lucic scores again tonight and then they lose. However, easy answer, ship him. That's as simple as it is. Ship him. I don't care. He scored a goal. Good. Slumps over. Maybe now somebody will want him. Probably not. Reader, Kara, Kassian on the third line. This is the problem right here. Guys, everybody talks about the Oilers' depth and how awful it is. Right there is your awful mentality. Reader, guy can put up points. Guy is speedy. Great penalty killer. Great fourth liner in my opinion. Third line, second line, first line, I just don't buy it. Kara, and a legit third liner. Kassian in today's NHL, yes, the speed similar to Reader. However, he is either a guy you throw up with McDavid to run guys around, or else he is a terrible, terrible third liner, in my opinion, terrible second liner. You got to throw him on the fourth line with guys like Brodziak and Lucic to just go out there and change the tempo of a game by laying the body. That's as simple as Kassian's game's got to be. I don't look for goals out of Kassian. I just look for good, hard play, hustle, and heart. That's all I'm looking for out of Kassian. Gambardella, Brodziak, Spooner. Now you wonder why that third line is there. Well, obviously, when you've got Gambardella and AHL call-up, yeah, you know what? Gambardella is a guy who could potentially be a very good top 9 forward for us down the line in terms of a Kara role. However, then you've got Brodziak, who we knew he was our fourth line center when we signed up for this thing. And Spooner, ain't nobody want that guy. Ain't no one want him. And for some reason we keep playing him. I don't understand it. I don't really understand the theory of, oh, well, you know, like, we got to keep playing him so his value goes up. Come on. What? We've got $1 million on the salary, or $3 million. I don't know what the salary is on Spooner for us, because I know the Rangers have retained some salary, but like, somebody's got to offer us a 7th round pick and say, hey, we just need a body. Like, where's Arizona in this, guys? Where is Arizona? However, back to the game preview. Nurse, Russell, the top pair. Well, we knew that was coming, didn't we? Jones, Larson, second pair. Good. That's where I wanted Jones last game, and now we get to see him there. Hopefully it works a lot better. Gravel, Benning. You got to be kidding me. Manning sits out in place of Benning. Ooh. We're at that point of the year, guys. We're at that point of the year. Like, as much as the Oilers say, oh yeah, we got a shot at the playoffs, we got a shot to get there. We're at that point of the year. That's literally what that tells me. You go acquire somebody expensive-ish for a top 6 forward, and problem is you don't even play him. I don't know. I don't know which way to go with that. That is just mind-numbing. I understand Ken Hitchcock's philosophy, and obviously, yes, we lost Alex Petrovich, and you got to get Benning back in because I guess maybe he's the longest tenure, whatever, but you got to look at it. Hey, like, it's just not going to work. It is just not going to work playing Matt Benning as an Oilers top 6 defenseman. I'm sorry. So, let's go quickly review the Florida Panthers. I've ranted on long enough about our lines, our defense, our goaltending. My eyes hurt because of it. I've got the bright white screen keeping me awake here. The Florida Panthers are 17-17-7 on the year, 41 points in 41 games. Mediocre. That's the Florida Panthers. Always has been, always will be, in my opinion. They've lost 3 of their last 3. That's what it's telling me. They're 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. They're minus 16 goal differential. So, Florida, if you're looking for a team that you should just absolutely crap kick at home, Florida would be the team you would want to do that against. There's no doubt about it. You want to crap kick Florida. It's as simple as that, boys. You get the plus goal differential up. You get it going, and you hopefully start turning things around a little bit by little bit, and maybe actually make that push the Oilers are talking about. Because as much as I can make fun of Florida for having a minus 18 goal differential and a 5-4-1 record in their last 10, we've got a minus 18 goal differential and a 2-8-0 record in our last 10. So as an Oilers fan, maybe I shouldn't be saying, oh, we got to go crap kick Florida. Because you know what? Every time I said that, guess what happens right back in my face? The Oilers get crap kicked and I look like a fool. And I don't even know which way to go with it, guys. I don't know. Like I said, as much as I would like to believe what Connor McDavid's saying, Milan Lucic is saying, Cam Talbot is saying today, hey, if we make a run, we make the playoffs. Well, guess what? If anyone makes a run, they make the playoffs. It's not hard science. We're only halfway through the season, technically. So, yeah, no doubt everyone should be able to make the playoffs if they do a solid run. But problem is, this Oilers team, we have nothing to bolster the roster at the trade deadline. It is a mess, guys. I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight. The final score, I'm hoping like a 3-1 game. Like I said against San Jose, hitch them to death. Just get a greasy defensive W and get the job done, the ball rolling, and start doing what you're talking about, and hopefully start changing things around. Anyways, guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I will catch you in the next one.